Hi, this is Holt Murray, and we are at Camp Runaway, the Appleyard's famous abode. Well, actually, pan up there. You'll see that's where we park some of the cars down there. It's a very long road to get down, and this is the only house that the very small road services. But this is a spot where in 1895, this house was built by hunters and fishermen that used to use it for just that reason, to come on down. Then I think it was 1901, it was bought by other people who ended up turning it into a boys camp, and they built off it, and as you can see, there's all kinds of fun stuff. There's no houses around for this whole side of the lake. You can see that's where they used to load the boats in and out of, right here. And this is Skip's behemoth of an SUV that gets everything done. I believe that wood pile is an ode to our founding fathers. Don't ask me how, it just looks huge. That's where we store all the wood, back over there. And we'll be seeing more of this in a little bit, but this down here is the way to the dock. Coming in here on the porch, down on the dock, right down there, you'll get Skip, Sawyer, and Terry. And you can see, just pull the boats right up, quick and easy, in and out, get some fishing done. The camera can duck down, you can get a good shot all the way out there too. Duck down a little bit, there you go. Got the porch here. This is the original part of the house. Then many years later, but still over 100 years later, this side of the house was built. It's got a nice screened-in porch if it ever gets buggy. So come on in. It's going to get dark, so it's going to take a couple seconds for the camera to adjust because there is no electricity in this house. That's its charm. And a couple lights work on gas, but that's about it. So you come in here, you got the big hearth. It was called Camp Runaway. And you can see it here as well. I forget which one of these names. I think it's George Bradford, maybe Fred Whitney, but he was one of the original Boston Herald owners as well, going back to the early 1900s. We go in this way. Small little kitchen. Keep on coming. Do it quickly. Got a little tour going on. They're setting up the lunch. This stove, if you tour it around, this was made in 1915, still working today. Awesome. Great stove. Heat stuff up in there.
Called a Glenwood.
Called a Glenwood. See? I don't know these things. Awesome. That I do know it's great. We got a little stove right over here. Also helps out on occasion. A refrigerator that actually is powered by gas. Don't ask for the specifics. I don't know how all that works. Come on through here. This is part of the newer house, and again, still over 100 years old. This is where we have dinner, lunch, breakfast. When we have a lot of the fishing trips and all the guys come. This is a great fireplace that gets cranking.
There again, Runaway, Camp Runaway.
Exactly. Thank you very much. My great camera person, Taylor. This is an almost never used, I don't know if you can see anything, almost never used living room. It's actually in the back, still has an old piano. So, now we're going to bypass these stairs.
Little bathroom under the stairs.
We're going to bypass these stairs that go up to the newer part of the house. Come on down here. Worth noting, I think, there is, of course, no television. So you'll notice everywhere books in every nook and cranny that is in this living room. Everywhere, down below, up high, all the way over to here. With this, that. Little motor prop that broke.
This is where they store the wood.
Yep. Come right this way. Also a secret entrance into the kitchen. Up the very narrow stairway, which is definitely not up to code, but I think it probably was in 1895. And this is one of the first many rooms. This is bed after bed after bed. You come here, you put your duffel bag down, you sack out at night, the windows are open, you hear the loons across the lake all night long. Doesn't keep you up, it's a good thing. And this is the lake itself. We are right here. We usually put the boat in the water down here, and we fish here, mostly. All right, let's keep going. This steps into another room. How many beds do we have there? 2, 4, so we have 5 in there. Then in here, we have another 4 beds. And again, every room has windows that look out over the lake. Pretty nice. Keep stepping through. This is that stairway that I originally was saying the piano was down at. And
The bathroom under.
yes, and of course the bathroom under. Right this way, my intrepid cinematographer. 2 beds in here, 1 double, 1 single.
So far we're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Oh, wait, what was the total? You were adding the beds up? Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 beds.
11.
12, 13. Very nice. And then in here, 14, 15.
And downstairs you'll see some things where people sleep on. On the porch you'll see in a second.
Right. We will go right out to the covered porch area. But as I said, I usually sleep in that front room, the front part of the old house. And the funniest part is, for 6 years, that's the only part of the house I saw. Because the second you wake up, you go downstairs, and these doors are usually all shut. I never even knew this part of the house, what it looked like, how it existed, if people were living in the lap of luxury and they had electricity that I didn't know about. Finally, I came over to the other side. Now this is the great covered porch. You've got a nice little bed swing that people sleep in out here as well. And of course, again, we've got the dock. Now I'm going to pause and then we'll just start up right down at the dock. Okay, so now we're back at the porch, heading out down to the dock where you go if you want to fish off the dock, which you definitely catch fish right off of. Usually smallmouth bass, but there are trout right off the dock right now. There's a lot of sunfish. And as you can see, my cinematographer pans around. It's an incredible view. A lot of times we have 3 boats, one at the end, one on either side. We usually have an outboard over there. Right now there's a stand-up paddle, which is great. And just down the way is Sawyer, Terry, and Skip. They are, since it's so flat calm and this water is crystalline clear, you can get close and look in the water carefully. This water is so clear that when it's flat, you can sight see all your bass almost. Matter of fact, you might even be able to make out these sunfish right down in there. Take a little time.
Pause the video if you need to.
That's okay. Nope.
No, I'm telling them to pause the video.
Oh, I see. And a lot of times we go down the corner over there. There's a great beaver's den that is set up, and a lot of trout down there.
Yes.
And I believe that is about it, but there's always something more. We go on adventures all over across the lake, and as you can tell, this is about as nice as it gets. It's a perfect getaway, and it's a perfect way to get unplugged, even though we had to use unplugged for this. I'd like to thank my cinematographer, Taylor, and there you go. And I'm Holt, and we love Camp Runaway.